So at a time when many of your peers, many in the tech sector broadly, overdid it in terms of the pandemic, during the pandemic, and there is this pull forward now and they have to wind things back. Does this imply, sir, that the capital spending outlook at TCS is intact and you won't have to undertake job cuts?
It is largely intact. I think, we have honored every single offer that we made in terms of the campus hiring. About 46,000 offers have been given from the university hires that we typically do every year. And we intend to honor each one of these offers that we have made, number one. Number two is that we're not looking at any job cuts, but instead we'll continue to focus on upskilling employees, because the demand for artificial intelligence, data, cloud is at an all-time high.
NGS Martin here. Good to see you again. So, we saw what the U.S. banking crisis did to your earnings. And despite stabilization, there are still a number of people out there who think that the banking crisis in the U.S. may have more to go, and there could be potentially another shoe to drop. I'm curious whether or not you are taking out any sort of insurance, or what your battle plan is in case something like that happens. I would assume it would involve some sort of diversification in terms of your contracts and revenue sources, yes?
I think it's a fair point, Martin. But then, the way I look at it is that about $10 billion of order book, out of which $3.1 billion come from banking financial services. We called out that, there is some weakness that we are seeing in the U.S. market in the last quarter, but then we were hoping to get that up, but then given the banking crisis, that didn't materialize. But then the European side, if you really look at it, we called out saying that there are some green shoots, and that actually have turned out better, because we closed contracts in Europe more than what in the last quarter, more than what we did in the previous 3 quarters. So overall, I see that, the banking financial services, they will spend wisely. There is some deferment that's happening in terms of discretionary spend. But overall, I think the journey of cloud transformation is intact from a banking financial services perspective. We have a fairly diversified portfolio, okay? We are present in close to about 50 plus markets. We are present in all the verticals. So I think it's a natural hedge against any of these kind of crisis that happens.